Okay, for some reason, I got the video I was doing for this book stopped for some reason, and I didn't notice until I ended, and I was going on this rant, and I liked my rant. Not gonna do the rant again. But Circle Around, Raising Children in Goddess Tradition, Starhawk, Diane Baker, Anna Hill. There are, these drawings, I'm not looking whoever did the drawings is credited in here. You're awesome. There's stories, recipes, crafts in here, which, you tell to your kids, add your kids in. I don't, follow the goddess tradition. I'm more of, it being duality. To me, there can't be one person, one guy. There has to be, that even space. Got this for $8. It would have been about $25 if I had gotten it at, chapters. Anyway, part 3, this is where I got cut off, where I cut myself off, or somehow I stopped recording. So, Circle of Life, it goes, once your kid is born to, adolescence, to, it does talk about sexuality. That was my rant about, it was a good rant about, learning about sexuality at home and at school. I do believe, I got very little information from my parents, and, it's awkward on both sides, but, if you can go to your parents or about that, you have a lot of trust in your parents. Because it's just as awkward as for parents to talk about this, because, I don't think parents want to say, oh, if I talk about it, they'll want to do it. No, if you talk about it to your kid, they'll be more informed. Bullying, suicide. If you talk about it, they'll be more informed, and they'll have a better opinion about it. Because if you don't talk about bullying, it'll get even worse than it already has. Because people don't need to commit suicide for being bullied. People don't need to end up in hospital rooms or in the grave or transfer from school to school because they are being bullied. Bullies don't, I think, some people need to be put in jail due to some things they've done. But you also need to teach them, you can't continually punishing them because, I don't know what I was going to say for that. But, you need to teach them while they're in there about why they got in there, why isn't it okay. Suicide, for 2 years, I cut myself. I convinced myself I wasn't because I was only cutting skin. So now I'm an emotional, I was also an emotionally stressed eater. Now since I've stopped, for 4 I haven't cut myself in 4 years. And, all that energy I've cut is now into eating, as you can tell by my face. But all of that has gone to my stomach and thighs, and I've gone from under 140, under 135 to over that. But anyway, like, they have stuff like that in there. Because, like, you want to talk to your kid about their sexuality. Not when they're, like, 5. But, like, when they're adolescents, young teens. You want to find a way to talk to them about death. Which is in there. Hand fasting, so there's a section about, like, certain stuff. Also, section 4, Circle of the Elements. Once again, person who drew these, awesome. And so you got all the elements, like air, water, fire, earth, and spirit. And so you got information on those. So yeah. So if you follow the God's tradition, get this book if you want to raise your child that way. Like, I got this because I found some of this, obviously from the post-it notes, some of these information alright, so yeah. So it's my only Goddess Tradition book. Like, I only got it because, for me, the recipes, the crafts, the stories, like, to me, I'm young. I'm 20 and I don't want kids yet. Like, I want to finish university. I want to actually find a guy who likes me, get married, then have kids. Like, if I want to get married. And if I want the kid. Or kids, so, yeah. Little rant about me. Book review. There you go. Oh, woo! Thanks for letting me rant and vent.